Welcome to the virtual transfer fair for all Virginia college students, sponsored by the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Counselors and StriveScan. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button at any point to send questions to our presenters. Your camera and microphone are off, so none of the panelists can see or hear you. This is just one of many sessions happening, so please check out strivescan.com/Virginia to check out the schedule. And this presentation will be recorded and will be available at that same website within about a week. And with that, I will turn it over to our first presenter tonight, and that is Glenville State College.
All right. Hey, y'all. I will be kicking us off tonight. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, so we are Glenville State College, and if you're not really sure where that is, we're located in the heart of West Virginia. So you can actually look at the state of West Virginia, put your finger directly in the middle of it, and that's where we are. We are very centrally located here in West Virginia, so that's really convenient. You're just a short drive away from our bigger cities like Huntington, Charleston, and Parkersburg. My name is Lexi, and I work here in our admissions office as one of the admissions advisors here at GSC. We kind of break our everything up by territory. So kind of depending on where you guys are from, that will determine who your point of contact will be in our office. We all kind of work together to make sure you kind of understand this whole application process. It can be a little bit different for you as transfer students. So we definitely are here to kind of guide you through that process and help make it super easy for you. Here is just a list of our academic departments that we have available to you. I can't really say enough great things about these departments, especially with our faculty. They're kind of what make them so great here. Each of our faculty are, I kind of like to say that we're not a read it in a book institution. That doesn't mean that we don't use textbooks here, but I'm just saying that our professors have all had real life experience in each of these departments, and then they're bringing that real world experience to you in the classroom. So just like, for example, our business department, each one of them have are CEOs of their own company or have owned their own business. Our criminal justice department is actually #1 in West Virginia. And each one of our professors there have had extensive experience in the field of, we have one professor that just came from the FBI, one that has 25 plus years experience as a homicide detective in Baltimore. So that's really, really awesome. We have professors that are part of our fine arts department that have played in symphonies. We had one professor that it was part of the House of Blues band. So that's really cool. Land resources here, we have wildlife management. You do a lot of outside and kind of out of the classroom work here, which I really like. So about 80% out of the classroom, 20% in the classroom. We are a smaller institution, so you will see that in your classroom size. That really allows you to, it's a huge benefit because it allows you to be known here. You're not going to be lost as another number in an auditorium. People are going to know who you are. Your professors are going to know, hey, where'd you transfer from? What are you trying to do here? So I think that's really great. And I like to bring up too that just because we're a smaller institution does not mean that we are not diverse. We are very diverse. We have a great international program. So we have students from Nigeria and Japan. We have a great transfer program. So we have transfers that come from all over California, New York, Texas. So definitely diverse, and it definitely adds to our college experience here. I think a big reason why we are so diverse is because of our NCAA Division II athletic programs. We are part of the very competitive Mountain East Conference. So we have really amazing athletic facilities for our athletes. That picture right there is our Waco Center. We have weight room and brand new turf fields for softball and baseball. We just built a brand new Pioneer stage for our musicians. We have about 300 acres of college farm for hunting and hiking. We have a shooting range, a golf course. So we have a lot of great facilities here for you. And definitely when you come visit, this is something that you're going to want to see, especially our Waco Center. That was one of my favorite things when I first came here, seeing that and experiencing a basketball game in there is pretty great and pretty awesome. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. And kind of next steps, like for transfers, kind of what we always get questions is, what is an official final transcript? So basically, to be a final transcript, it just needs to have your, we need to make sure that you're not pending any credit courses from another institution when you're transferring in, that all those credits are completed. And to request that transcript, you need to request it directly from your registrar's office. You can't, unfortunately, I have some students that want to bring me their transcript. We cannot accept that. So just go ahead, request it from your registrar's institution, have them send it to us, and that makes it an official transcript. And then something else that we're going to kind of help you with is going to be getting your financial aid done. And as you can see on the screen, we're super affordable here. So definitely take that into account when you're looking at schools. So I just want to say thank you guys. I've had a great time. So go Pioneers.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is Hood College.
Hello. All right, I'm going to share my screen with you all now here. Okay. There we go. So hello, I'm Becca. I'm one of the admission counselors with Hood College. And if you're not familiar with Hood, Hood is a private liberal arts college located just up in Frederick, Maryland. So we're about 30 minutes north of the Virginia border. Where we are, we're located about an hour from Baltimore and an hour from Washington, D.C. Hood is a smaller private liberal arts college. We have about 1,100 undergraduate students on campus. And what that looks like practically for you in your day-to-day is your average class size is going to be about 15 students. So you very much will get to know your professors. They will get to know you. They'll know you by name. They'll know what you're interested in. And they'll be a really great resource for you throughout your time at Hood. Our students are coming from around 28 different states and 21 different countries. So there are a lot of different backgrounds and experiences on campus. And our students are getting that small educational experience within reach of a lot of things. Our campus is located in Frederick. We're in more of the residential section, but we're a short 8-minute walk from downtown Frederick. Frederick is one of the largest cities in Maryland, so our students have easy walking access to lots of great coffee shops, restaurants, great bookstores, and we're within walking distance of a grocery store and a pharmacy. So while you can have a car on campus all 4 years, it's definitely not necessary to be able to get around. This is an aerial view of campus here. Campus itself is about 50 acres. So as you're thinking about going from class to class or from your residence hall to an early morning athletic practice, you never have very far to go. As far as majors offered at Hood, this is a list of our majors here. Some of our most popular include business, nursing, biology, psychology, and education. With our location, we're really uniquely poised within reach of a lot of different opportunities, both for internships and even postgraduate opportunities. For example, students who are interested in biology, possibly getting into the health field, we're right down the road from Fort Detrick, which is a military base that does a lot of research. The National American Cancer Institute is there. We're right off the I-270 corridor, where there's a lot of pharmaceutical and biotechnology. And our campus is located right next to Frederick Memorial Hospital, which is where our nursing students do some of their clinical rotations, and it is another potential internship site. I will say, before I talk about extracurriculars, one of the things that's a really important part of a Hood education is that liberal arts core that gives you a well-rounded background, but also internship experiences and chances to take those things that you're talking about and learning in the classroom and really getting to apply them. We do know, however, that you won't be spending all of your time in the classroom. So one really great way to get involved and get to build community is through extracurriculars. We do have over 50 student clubs and organizations on campus, everything from academic honor groups to groups interested in volunteering and advocacy, cultural groups, and even some special interest groups. For example, we have a knitting club on campus and a modeling and etiquette club. So there's a lot of different ways to get involved. And if there's something that you're doing now in high school that we don't have a club for currently, you very much have the opportunity to start your own. Additionally, we have about 500 events a year on campus, so it's really hard to get bored on campus. We do also have Division III athletics. We compete in the Mid-Atlantic Conference. The sports that we offer here, these are our varsity sports. We do also have intramurals, and we do also have a club equestrian team and an esports team that is also actually a varsity team at this point. If you are interested in applying, it's a pretty simple application process. We do have an application on our website specifically for transfer students. The only additional item we are going to require is your transcript. So we will need transcripts from any secondary institutions you've attended. If you have fewer than 24 transferable credits, we will also need a high school transcript. We are rolling admission, so you can apply at any point throughout the year. And you will be automatically considered not just for admission, but also for scholarship opportunities. And 100% of our students who are accepted to Hood do receive some form of financial aid. So we will have a transfer counselor who will work specifically with you through that process. And if you are interested, we are currently doing both virtual and in-person visits to Hood. So I encourage you to go to our website, check out our visit options, and whether in person or over Zoom, we'd love to say hello and welcome you to campus. So thank you very much for your time tonight and enjoy the rest of the presentations.
Thank you. Our next presenter is Illinois Wesleyan University.
All right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Andrew Starnes, and I am the admission representative, regional admission rep for Illinois Wesleyan. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. So I get a chance to briefly talk with you a little bit about our school. We are located in Bloomington, Illinois, about 2.5 hours south of Chicago. We got about 1,700 undergrads, so we are a smaller university, liberal arts rooted, about 16 in the average classroom size. So very, very small student to teacher ratio. Something you won't see at IWU. You're not going to get the large lectures. You're going to get the less lecture, more discussion opportunities of those small classroom sizes and very, very good in-depth discussion with your faculty and peers. IWU is broken up into 3 main colleges. We have College of Fine Arts, incredibly renowned theater arts, School of Nursing, and our liberal arts contain the majority of our majors, over 80 different major minor combinations all together. At IWU, we take a lot of pride in making sure that we're trying to stay on top of being a diverse campus and a growing diverse campus. 2 of our last 3 classes were the most diverse in history. Trying to make sure we're doing everything we can to make all students of different backgrounds feel welcome at the school, whether it be of students of color or first-gen students, we want to make sure that our campus is very inclusive and open to all. Our campus life, we do mimic a lot of the larger university, state university resources, just again with the smaller classroom sizes and the smaller campus size in general. We have over 120 different student organizations. We have Greek life. We have campus events, theatrical productions. There's just so many different ways to get involved and be on campus and enjoy finding your own path as you go along. We do have D3 sports, 24 different NCAA sanctioned men and women's sports on our campus. We also have esports for a growing trend and fun for students on that side. Financial aid, try to do a lot of things. Again, we kind of make ourselves a pride to be affordable for all. 95% of our students usually will get some form of aid. A merit scholarship that is renewable. Sometimes it goes as high as $34,000 renewable. Our app is open. We are on the Common App. We're on the Transfer app. So I do work with all the transfer students out there. So if any do choose to apply, both ways are open, including for both spring and fall of 2021. So if you have any particular questions, again, my name is Andrew. You could reach me at my email address and phone listed at the top left of the slide. And we definitely will hope to see some transfer students interested in Illinois Wesleyan. Everyone have a great evening.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter will be Johnson & Wales University.
Hello, good evening, everybody. My name's Marisa Marcy, and I'm a regional admissions rep with Johnson & Wales University. Johnson & Wales is a private university with two beautiful campuses. We were founded up in Providence, Rhode Island, up in the northeast part of the US way back in 1914. And they actually call Providence College Town, USA. There are more college students in Providence per capita than any other US city. So it's a great place to be a college student. And then we also have a campus in Charlotte, North Carolina. And Charlotte, another great place to be a college student. It's the second largest financial district in the whole United States. So much opportunity there. Our campus literally is right in the heart of Uptown. You can toss a football and hit Panther Stadium. It's that close. So both great, beautiful locations. And what sets Johnson & Wales apart, we are all about learning by doing. We believe in hands-on education. So right off the bat, you're going to be in small classes. We don't have huge lecture halls. You're going to be in small classes with faculty who are renowned in their field. And you will always have the full professor. You will never have a TA teaching your class. And they're amazing. They have significant industry experience, worldwide reputations, having done what they're teaching, and they're really great teachers too. They really become your mentors. Whenever you start at Johnson & Wales, you're going to jump into your major in your first semester. And again, very hands-on learning labs. And we have over 50 majors. Everything from business, culinary arts, hospitality. We've got health and wellness, engineering and technology. You can see we're always adding new majors, sports management, event management, exercise science. Again, very much hands-on though. That's what sets us apart. And we also have graduate programs too. No matter what you're majoring in, you're going to eat well at Johnson & Wales. We do have a renowned College of Food, Innovation, and Technology. And it's everything. It's not just a cooking school. It's full university with everything from classical techniques to the future of food, sustainability, nutrition, and so much more. This is what's most exciting. We have a 97.7% career outcomes rate. And what that means is that all of our students will be they're doing what they want to do when they graduate, whether it is working in their field or if it's going on to graduate school, medical school, law school, going on for their MBA. And we actually have accelerated programs for those things. We also have a renowned PA graduate program. And how we get that rate, which is so much higher than the national average, it's everything from jumping into your major no matter when you start. We have a phenomenal internship program with internship sites all across the US and also in foreign countries. More than half of them pay. Of course, even if you're not getting paid, you will get college credit. A lot of our students will do 2 internships, and they're very significant. And in fact, last year, many students received job offers where they did their paid internships. And even before you do your internship, you're going to be going to career conferences as soon as you start at Johnson & Wales. So you're going to be meeting all the movers and shakers in the field you want to go into, who can really advance your career. We have a beautiful diversity at both campuses. We have students from all 50 states and 78 foreign countries. So you're going to meet students from every heritage, background, culture, every size, shape, color. Again, a beautiful diversity, but it is a very welcoming, very inclusive campus at both Providence and Charlotte. Lots of different clubs and organizations. We have fraternities and sororities. We've got athletics. We're NCAA D3 in Providence, USCAA in Charlotte. So many things. We do have dorms. As transfer students, it would be your option. You can choose to live on or off campus, but everything from suites and apartment style living right on campus could be yours. And you even get to pick your roommate, and we even have some pet-friendly dorms too. To apply, it's very easy. It's free to apply. We have our own app, and we're also on the Common App. We have rolling admissions, so you can apply anytime. We have very generous transfer scholarships, up to $14,000 renewable for up to 4 years. You don't need to apply separately for them. They're awarded just by submitting your application and your transcripts. Of course, we're on the FAFSA. Our code for both campuses is 003404, and it's located under Providence, Rhode Island on the FAFSA, but that is the code for both campuses. And 94% of our students receive financial aid. Again, we have a generous transfer credit allowance system. And if you go to our website, you'll be able to see right off the bat what classes will transfer in. And if you've taken more than a few courses or you've earned your associate degree, you can check out our guaranteed admissions program. Right now, we're open for both in-person visits as well as a lot of really cool virtual experiences. If you go to jwu.edu/visit, you can see all about them. And again, my name's Marisa. That's my contact information. I work with students who live in Hampton Roads, Richmond, the Eastern Shore, Lynchburg area. And then my contact, Stacy Thomas, covers Northern Virginia, the Shenandoah Valley, Charlottesville, Roanoke, and Southern Virginia. But we'd love to see you at Johnson & Wales, and go Wildcats.
Okay, thank you. Our final presenter tonight is Liberty University.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Hey, y'all, my name is John. I'm a national recruiter and an admissions representative with Liberty University. And what that means is that I have the privilege of traveling all across the U.S. and telling students about their opportunities at Liberty. I graduated from Liberty in 2018 with my bachelor's of music. I met my wife at Liberty. She's actually graduating this fall with her bachelor's of music as well in music education. So I do have a very personal connection to the university, and I'm from Lynchburg, Virginia, where the school is located. But enough about me. Let's go ahead and talk about Liberty University. It is one of the world's largest Christian universities, and we do have over 200 undergraduate degree programs housed by 15 different schools and colleges. You're going to see some of those right there. And what you're seeing is a list of all the schools where you could study. Now, some programs that I always enjoy highlighting are going to be our School of Aeronautics, Business, Education, and Nursing. I do believe that these are some of the areas where we do have top programs in the country. Within these schools, we do also offer programs like pre-law, pre-med, pre-PT, pre-vet, and more. Something that we do recognize is that it's important to students to feel seen, heard, and understood. And our professors do play a large part in that by offering 10 office hours weekly where you can come in and ask questions or seek guidance on the materials that you're studying in class. Additionally, we want to make sure that you don't feel overwhelmed, and so we do have a 21-to-1 student to professor ratio in class. I will say that right now we are having classes 100% in person. We do have a very large online presence, so students, if they don't feel safe, can take courses online. But again, we want to be able to do our part, which is offer the on-campus experience by having students do their part, which is wearing masks and social distancing themselves when they can. And then in partnership with LUSEND, we are able to offer study abroad opportunities. We are a Division I school. We offer 20 NCAA Division I sports, including football, basketball, baseball, softball, soccer, track and field, cross country, just to name a couple. Then if your sport isn't offered at the Division I level, we do also offer 40 plus club sports teams Then if you're looking just to have some fun but still compete, we do offer 20+ intramural sports. For more information on our sports, visit libertyflames.com. Now, food's very important to me, and it is to our students as well. And as a result, Liberty has been rated recently #1 in the U.S. for 2 years in a row for our dining hall. And then aside from that dining hall, we do offer some retail locations, including 4 Chick-fil-A's within a 5-mile radius of campus, 3 Dunkin' Donuts, 2 Starbucks, and then you see some other options there. Now, with housing in mind, we have been rated #9 in the US for our 3 housing styles, which are our classic dorm room style, which is that long hallway, 2 to 3 people per room with a communal bathroom that somebody else cleans and provides toilet paper for. Then we have our apartment style, which is like the 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom apartment with a washer and dryer, as well as full kitchen in unit. And finally, a hotel style, which is like a 2-person hotel room with a private bathroom, controlled heating and air. Also at Liberty, we are represented by all 50 states. 70 countries, guaranteed to be someone from somewhere you've never been before. On campus, we do also offer a lot of ways for you guys to have fun as students. First, we have Snowflex. It's a year-round skiing, snowboarding, and tubing lodge. Then we have Coffee House. It's put on by our student activities department. And it's a student talent show where students can do their favorite musical, comedy, or dance acts with some really funny videos in between. And we also have Convocation, which is the largest weekly gathering of Christian young people in the world. And currently, it's being held virtually. We do have speakers like Simone Biles, Steph Curry, Steve Forbes, Sean Lowe from The Bachelor, and more. And then finally, we do have a workout facility with just about everything that you could ask for. Our admissions process starts with you submitting your application. Now, we are accepting applications for students up to the fall 22 semester, but please be aware for the fall 21 semester, we are technically optional, test optional. Anything beyond that would be to be determined. If you're transferring in, we'll evaluate that on a case-by-case basis. We really don't have any hard admissions requirements. We just want to get to know you as the student and everything that you could submit to us. As a student at Liberty, we want to make sure that you do feel supported, whether that's with academics, your mental health, your spiritual health, and with your future in mind. So starting with our College of Applied Studies and Academic Success, we do offer peer review tutoring services where you can go for additional assistance from upperclassmen to help in your courses. Then if you need additional time taking tests or you want to take CLEP or institutional challenge exams, we do have a test and a registered testing center on campus. We then have our Career Center, which is there to offer cover letter as well as resume writing workshops to help you look the best on paper, mock interviews, and career-specific coaching to help you perform the best in person. And then finally, we do offer career-specific fairs to put you in positions to get jobs during life after college. Now, finally, with our Center for Health and Wellness, we emphasize your wellness by offering multiple wellness initiatives, including mental health as well as spiritual wellness through counseling services. Now, when you think about Liberty University and cost, just know we are in the lower 25% of all private universities. Then to assist with fighting the cost of college, 96% of our students do receive some form of financial aid, including a merit or a need-based scholarship or grant, an outside scholarship or student loans. I personally don't promote them, but they are a thing. One example of a merit-based scholarship would be the Liberty Academic Scholarship, where students can qualify for $1,500 all the way up to a full tuition academic scholarship by submitting their unweighted high school GPA and their SAT or ACT super score. So we do want to reward you for the work that you've done previously. And finally, we do offer work study and student work positions. Like I said, we're having classes in person and we're having visits in person as well. So if you'd like to come see our campus, we do have a daily tour, Experience LU, which is a full day event where you can come and tour the campus. You can hear an admissions presentation. We're going to feed you lunch and you'll talk with the faculty and staff of the program that you're interested in. And finally, College for a Weekend. For College for a Weekend, I'd recommend visiting www.liberty.edu/CFAW to learn more about that. It's undergoing some adjustments right now. But for more about our visits, liberty.edu/visit us. Well, that's all I've got for you tonight. And if you'd like to claim an app fee waiver, you can text the number on the screen. So text 49596 using the words JT, or you can scan that QR code right there. If you do have any questions, my name is John. That's my email. So jrtravis@liberty.edu. You can email them to me, or if you'd like to, drop them in the Q&A section below. Thank you guys so much for your time. And as always, go Flames.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining us. When this window closes, there will be a link for a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide. Also, this is just one of many sessions being hosted, so check out strivescan.com/Virginia. And again, in about a week, you'll be able to find this recording as well as many others at that very same website. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for to our presenters, and have a wonderful evening.